begin broadcast. Humble Among broadcast system number 174. It's January 27th, 2025. What's up? I'm going to start the show the only way there is to start the show. And I think did I already close that? I think I already closed that. Oh no, there it is. Here we go.
You know how you gotta do it? Check your tones. With a bazooka. Yep. And you gotta do your hand like that too.
That's how they do it.
All right, here we go. Oh, say,
stare into the eyes of Jake Barber. The haunted eyes of Jake Barber. That's what I should have called this episode.
What so proudly we hail.
Tell me that guy didn't see some shit.
Twilight's last beam.
Look at those eyes.
Whose broad
Tell me he didn't
stripes
see some shit.
and bright stars.
He can't see nothing. He looks legally blind.
Brought peace
he can see.
to the night.
You can see eggs.
Some bombs, but
Same.
ramparts we hail, bombs bursting in air, gave proof to the night that the flag was still there. I'm doing good, ain't I? There.
She's smoking the
Oh,
blunt.
say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free? Gotta give a second for the audience to pop a little bit, let it sizzle. And the home of my boy Dave. How did I do? Was that almost there? Oh.
Always killing it. Always killing it, Mr. Two Dope. What up, y'all? Welcome. I think what I might do here. Oh, we already in the super chat territory. Thank you so much for the CDs, fam. Sign of the Times is my favorite album you've dropped so far. Thank you. I was not expecting it. Thank you and Mad Clown Love, homie. I know you hadn't bought a copy of it yet, so I wanted to include that. We have another giveaway. LHRBG, I guess you're now entered into tonight's giveaway as well. We have a very special giveaway for tonight. Let me pull up the wheel of names so I can add LHRPG. And these are leftovers from last time after we already spun the wheel.
How do you know I'm eating cake? You can't even see it. Taffy, call me out. Psychic, psycho wife.
You can see it though, right? Oh, no, not right now you can, but now you can.
I don't have my glasses on.
What, did you think you weren't on the screen eating cake?
Well, no, I didn't have my glasses on, so it didn't look like, for me, it didn't look like you could see anything. It looked like a blur.
Move over a little bit so you don't have to be in the damn
Now
chat box.
You can see the cake. Because I make a cake like every day.
So, entered in already for tonight's giveaway. We have... keep fucking up. We got Ponix, we got LHRPG, we got Cheese House, and we got Spanky Moldy. Now, y'all, I got a very special giveaway tonight. Because the official release of Substance came out on Blu-ray, 4K, DVD, what have you, physical media, I will be giving away my bootleg Blu-ray copy of The Substance. That's right. My sloppy seconds sales. I'm fucking dry snitching right now. My sloppy second sales bootleg of The Substance. Oscar nominated.
But you know, it's not bad quality.
The Substance. No, it's great quality. It's a really good whip.
Yeah.
This company does fantastic bootlegs of physical media that's hard to come by. So if you like, I don't know, want a copy of Airheads on Blu-ray and you don't want to pay the $5,200 or... was it 28 days later and 28 weeks later is another one they do. Sloppy second sales. Tell them Humble Among sent you. But I'm giving this away today, tonight, what have you. So anyone who does a super chat tonight, you will be getting a special prize pack, including my personal bootleg copy of The Substance. This is how I first watched The Substance. This is on this copy. So you can have this copy and you can go Humble Among watched this Blu-ray. This was the way that Humble Among...
So fucked up.
What?
That movie is so fucked up.
Why? You get from that from your dirty soda? You want to explain?
No, I said that movie is
Oh,
so
that
fucked
movie.
up.
I thought you said I'm going to get so fucked up.
I am drinking a dirty soda though.
She's all screwed up off the dirty sodas.
Living my best Utah Mormon mom life and doing all of the Utah trends in my own home, aka putting heavy cream in my soda. It's pretty good. Although I ran out of grenadine, so I put blueberry syrup in it, and it's not so good.
Do you want to open the thing?
Yeah.
Let's do that.
On this stuff.
All right. So Emily, I think was it last time I wore the other one?
Yeah.
I think I wore the other one last stream.
So
here's the other.
yeah, because so
you explain, but you know better than
when
me.
I ordered his Emily shirt, I ordered it out of excitement from finding the website, and then I was like, maybe I should check the reviews on this website. And then I checked the reviews on the website, and it made it seem like it was going to be horrible. So I panicked, and I bought another one from a different website before we got the other one. So
because you were afraid it was going to suck. Yeah. You were basically afraid it was going to suck. It came out great, actually.
The other one came
out pretty fucking
really
fire.
Cool. So
none of these companies show you the design, by the way, before you.
Yeah,
they just ship that shit.
You upload 6 pictures, and then
so they have a template of some kind, obviously, but.
And then it's like good luck.
But I mean, you could upload 6 shit pictures and like really botch that.
Yeah.
We should try to get one that's really shitty.
Well, I think
like make it like a bunch of pictures of me all cockeyed and shit.
Oh, like have you ever seen the air fresheners that I got my friend Elaine one time? Okay, so oh yeah, see.
So you got a couple of things in here now.
Yeah. It only has 2 shirts in here.
So the other one you got 3, right?
Yeah, I got.
Is it 3. Not the one?
Nope.
Oh, so it's not even the one. It's not even the Emily one.
But we could go over my shirts that I got.
Show these off anyway. We didn't know. This shirt is fire. You were. You gotta wear that. My mental health ain't great, but my pussy is. Now, you gotta wear that with Big Dick is back in town.
Yeah.
Hat, 100%.
For sure.
That shirt's fire.
This one right here, though.
I love the stonewash look on them too.
This one right here is a treasure that I have found.
Which one is this one? I know you told me already.
I got lip gloss on the blind.
Yeah, that one's fire too.
Can you see it?
Yeah, you can. You can see it. That's fire.
It says, sorry.
With the text.
I got lip gloss on the blunt, because I be doing that. I really do be doing that.
Doobie doo.
And then, I'm really excited about these. No one else is going to care about these, but I'm pretty fucking...
Is this nails? Is this nails?
Yeah. It is. Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god, they're so fucking cute. Oh, these are gonna go so cute with my J-Day outfit. Oh my god!
By the way, J-Day coming up real quick. I still gotta get tickets.
Can you even see? You can barely tell what it is.
No, you can tell pretty good. I try to put that other light so it is, like, anything we put right in front of the camera should be illuminated.
How do I open it? It's child-proof.
All right.
Help me.
Oh, you got it. You got it.
Oh my god. Oh, they're so fucking cute.
All right. I guess we'll just jump in the show proper. Man, I didn't even... Oh, no, I did upload that picture.
Imagine I'm wearing this nail and I stick my finger up your butt.
No. No, I refuse to imagine that. No. You're the one getting stuff stuck up your butt. By the way, that's a good segue there, babe. I dropped the lighter under the couch. No, and I pushed it further. Hold on. Oh, no.
You can get a better look now that it's open.
Oh, my God. Ah. Oh my God.
What did
Will you get me a lighter? I pushed it all the way under there. Will you give me another lighter? So, LHRPG member for 20 months. Cool if we use Otherworldly as our new intro song. Go right ahead. Go right ahead. That's fresh to me. JPC member of the Alienated for 30 months. That's got to be the record. I mean, I think JPC is the first Alienated member. I think. But yeah, we got something. We got something right here. First of all, how adorable the little sack it comes in, no?
Well, it needs to have a
protection.
Yeah.
You gotta be protected. You don't want a bunch of spurs on this motherfucker.
Oh my
So
God,
it
no.
actually came out even more wrapped than this. It hasn't been used yet, don't worry. We
It's
just
not
did
like
an
they're touching
unboxing.
it. It's not like we're passing it around.
I don't
the
know. They
classroom.
might figure there might be some cake on there, so to speak, if you will. Here it is. There's the C17 butt plug that she is going to we're going to be doing some research. We're going to do a research film.
Product research.
Sexual research. What did I call it in there? We just did an unboxing video that we're going to upload for the Alienated with a full review.
Yeah.
Member of the Alienated for 30 months. Relic as well. Been one of the oldest or longest running, I guess I should say, members of the Alienated. Thank you guys. I appreciate that shit.
It's really heavy too.
Plugged up. Yes. The plug, if you will. It's got some fucking weight to it. Are you going to, I didn't ask you this in there, so I'm going to ask you here. Are you going to walk around with this in? No.
Because where do I go?
To
I go
work?
to work.
Just going to go to work with the plug in?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Because I'd be eating bagels and I'm technically not supposed to eat gluten or dairy, but like I'd be eating a bagel with cream cheese and a frozen coffee for breakfast every morning at work. So the last thing I need is a butt plug at work.
Oh, okay. So make sure you're a member of the Alienated, like all these green folks in here. You're going to be able to see the full review, vlog, research film. I think I'm going to call it a research film. I really like that term. Of the C17 butt plug.
But we're not
stay
doing
tuned.
a research film during the research.
No, there were no actual
crazy
there's no
ideas.
There's no OnlyFans things going on or anything like that. God forbid. God forbid.
We would make like $3.
Yeah, we make like one subscription, and it'd be bash.
A consumer report. I like that.
Oh shit.
After 2 cups of coffee, that butt plug.
I think I'm gonna save this
It's
for
gonna
the
protect
end,
that.
so it doesn't seem like we're doing too much like
Butt stuff.
no like fart sniffing, I guess you could say,
Butt
right at the
stuff?
beginning. My new single, Gonzo, produced by Devereaux, will be coming out this Wednesday. That's 2 days from now, the 29th. I wanted to drop it on a Wednesday because, yeah, that used to be like the new comic book day and shit. And Wednesday used to be kind of a magical day
Wednesday's
because of
truck day.
truck day, huh? Magical day for you at your job. Wednesdays are kind of stale. Wednesdays have always been really stale for me. I remember like hating Wednesdays at school as a kid, like
It's
feeling
hump
like
day.
dread, like literally like anxiety and dread having to go to school on a Wednesday. So I wanted to make Wednesday a little cool and like, I don't know, bring back like new comic book day or something. So yeah, check out Gonzo on all your streaming gimmicks.
Oh my God.
Shouts out Mega. By the way, I can't thank Nick Bazaar enough for this cover. Nick fucking nailed this cover. I basically gave Nick really basic instruction of like, hey, can you do like a Ralph Steadman-esque piece for this Gonzo cover of just me all green splattered out, green-haired Gonzo boy? And Nick delivered. Nick so delivered with that style. I'm really fucking happy
Fire.
and proud, and thank you, Nick. I owe you big time. I owe you so much. Thank you. Did pay the man, by the way. I did pay the man for the artistics. So thank you, Nick. Yeah, we're going to be talking about the actual cover of the album soon. And I'll announce the album title now. Fuck it, it's High Strangeness. That's the name of the new fucking album. High Strangeness, produced entirely by Devereaux. I'm gonna ask y'all tomorrow what the name of the album is. So this is the part of the podcast where you like take some notes, write down High Strangeness, so you can seem like you were paying attention
I don't have a pen.
tomorrow. Take out your phone and write notes. That's what I mean. Regardless of that, that's what I meant. Rest in peace to David Lynch. It seems he died trying to suck his own dick. I'm sorry, I had to do it. You know, I'm not the biggest David Lynch fan. I know that might surprise some of y'all.
That sings, he does like the comedy singing stuff.
No, that's Liam Lynch. That's completely different
I'm an
Lynch.
Asshole. Leo.
No, that's
Dennis
wait,
Leary.
That's Dennis Leary. You're way
That's
off.
Dennis Leary.
Confusing David Lynch and Dennis Leary is wild,
it's the
babe.
D.
That's wild.
It's the DL. It's the initials.
So, David Lynch, you know, I've seen David Lynch movies. I saw all of Lost Highway back in the day. Didn't make sense to me, mostly because of the Marilyn Manson connection of it all. But yeah, it didn't really make sense to me. Lost Highway was okay. I can't even like finish Eraserhead. I don't know. There's something about Lynch I just can't get into. But what I wanted to say is David Lynch is such a big influence on so many artists that I love and respect. You know what I mean? Like Tim and Eric straight up would not exist if it wasn't for David Lynch. So it always has me questioning like do I need to like re-examine this? And like I love the Holy Mountain, you know. Holy Mountain's one of my favorite movies of all time, and that's very Lynchian. All of that Jodorowsky shit is very, very Lynchian. So I don't know why I don't really dig it, and I feel like it's time to maybe reevaluate maybe Eraserhead. And what I'm thinking about doing is giving Twin Peaks a shot, because it seems like Twin Peaks is one of the ones that a lot of y'all dig out there for you. Yeah, so Twin Peaks still hits, Acetone says. Shouts out to Acetone in the chat. By the way, Acetone got a new t-shirt printing gimmick. Let me see if I can get to that right here. We got a couple of homies hustles we're going to shout out. So yeah, Gonzo, Wednesday. Go, actually, let me put the fucking pre-save gimmick in the chat for you guys. If you guys could go and pre-save that for me, this helps me out tremendously. Oh, wait. I don't even have the chat set up anymore because, fuck. Hold on, I'm going to do that on the phone real quick. But yeah, if you guys could do the pre-save gimmick, that shit helps me out tremendous. No, I'm on YouTube now. I'm going to put that in the chat real quick. I'm really, by the way, I don't know if I've expressed how excited I am about this song. I feel like this is like the best song I've ever done so far type beat. So I really hope you guys like it. All right, there's the pre-save in there. I really hope you guys like it. By the way, Darby, I'm going to hit you up soon, dog. Whoop whoop. Yeah. Okay, now we're going to promo the homies a little bit. Androponics, I'm still actually fart sniffing. What am I talking about? Androponics got a Humble Among remix. This is a song we did. Fuck, we did this remix like a while back. But it's finally being dropped on February. When do we got this shit dropping? Oh, Ponix, where did I put the note? I know I put it in here. My notes are crazy. February 3rd, that shit is dropping. Strictly Wicked remix.
Fire, gas.
Yeah,
fire,
really
gas.
dope. I really want to work more with Ponix on some stuff. Stuntman comes out, Odious' album as well. Shit, I think on the 2nd or the 4th. He's got a weird release date too. I think Odie's is on the 2nd or the 4th. That's coming out real fucking soon. I got a track on there as well. Make sure you check this out. Odious is one of the most interesting and talented artists in the fucking underground. And I'm not just saying that because he's my homie. Speaking of homies, Brian Red has rebranded his tattoo gimmick. You've probably seen this, obviously. Dark Moon Talisman. He was at a tattoo convention, I believe, in Philly this past weekend. He's doing the convention circuit a little bit. If you're out and about at any of these comic conventions, goddamn it, tattoo conventions, shit, make sure you keep your eyes peeled for Brian, or go out of your way to go and see Brian at one of these tattoo conventions, because he's talented as fuck. He does fast work, clean work, jugged out work.
Kitty C17 turned a year the other day.
Both of our C17s turned a year. He did our C17s. Dude's fucking fire with the ink. Make sure you go support him. Also, the homie Acetone. He's doing direct transfer t-shirt printing orders. No minimum, no setup fees, unlimited colors. Jump on this. If y'all are, I mean, shit. Rappers, podcasters, what have you. If you got a design that you're trying to get out there for Juggalo Weekend, for Juggalo Ohio 3 that's coming up, hit up Acetone. He's doing he's gonna do you guys up proper. Plus, that's the homie. All right, let's talk about this GCW show. I did a wrestling watch along. I think that was the last live stream I did, was that wrestling watch along for GCW. Holy fuck, what a show. A shit show, a little bit, but still a good show. It was a bit of a shit show, though. I got some notes to talk about with this. So Violent J and the Backstreet Boys, the Backseat Boys, came out with Too Tough Tony for the opening battle royale. Facade was already in the ring, so there was quite a bit of JCW representation. This was only on the pre-show, however. But yeah, Violent J stood outside the ring while Backseat Boys and Too Tough Tony took care of business in the ring, repping for JC Dub. Oh, we got Strife. Calling. Hold up. We talking GCW, so that summoned Strife, I think. Hold on 1 second. Yo.
Hey, you bitch.
What? Bitch?
Hey, here's my thing. Right now, I know you're not talking about GCW without talking about the most important match of the night first, bro.
What, Baron Corbin, right? You're gonna talk.
Motherfucker, Tom, motherfucking Petstock.
Oh,
big fucking GC Tom, bro.
Oh yeah, I forgot his name's Tom Peacock or whatever.
Petstock. Put some
Petcock.
respect on the name. He retired Kurt Angle, you bitch.
He did?
Who do you ever retire other than fucking Beneath the Dirt?
But I actually got him out of retirement.
Exactly. You're the opposite of fucking Tom Petstock. I just need the world to know that was the greatest fucking wrestling match of my life. And like,
Really, you're going with that one, huh?
Done. It's being at Hammerstein Ballroom and being like front row for that shit, getting to see the entrance, getting to hear the crowd. Bro, the saddest part about the stream was that you couldn't hear the crowd. Like, the crowd was like fighting. It was like, people were like, let's go, Tom. And then like, people were like, fuck this. And then halfway through, everyone was like, all right, we love this guy. And New York was booing for Josh Barnett, bro. I know none of these motherfuckers know about wrestling, but are fucking posers. Also, I'm fucking sick of all these fucking rappers rapping about wrestling and shit. Ring, you feel me? I'm sick of these motherfuckers rapping about wrestlers when they ain't really in the shits, bro. Wake up in pain. I wake up in pain every day because I live this shit, bro. I don't rap about this shit. I fucking live it. That's what I'm saying. But all I know, bitch, is Juggalo Night is going down.
Hell yeah, it is. Oh, he didn't even let me. He knew I was about to bust his balls. I was gonna ask you, Strife, before you hung up on me. Sorry, Steven, hit the back. I was gonna ask you before you hung up on me. Did you look for the camera to mean mug into it? Were you mugging for the camera on purpose, or was that an accident? Or anyway, so we gotta get this out of the way, seeing as that went right into it. We got a special announcement, show announcement, I guess you could say. I gotta change this out. We got a very special announcement. I have to resize the announcement.
Oh, my knees.
Oh, that's pretty good. We'll do that. Whoop whoop. Juggalo night. Dallas. Strife. Humble Among. Special guests. March 7th. Make sure you pull up. This is going to be a fucking dope show. Emily's going to be there. I'm going to be there.
And they have mochi donuts and bubble tea place that
She's already scoping out food spots in Dallas. Shouts out to Strife for hitting me up to be a part of this show, man. I wanted to be at the Albuquerque one. I couldn't make it because of stuff going on. It was a little crazy at the time.
You heard, EC?
But we're gonna Dallas, EC. That's right, homie. We're gonna be down there in Dallas. So yeah, make sure you pull up March 7th. More on that coming. Yeah, and if you're trying to book Ha for shows, hit me up so I can pretend to be my manager and ask you what your budget is and all that fun gimmick stuff. Strife be like, you know what I'm sick of? And we'd be like, yes, because you always be telling us about it. You know how many times Acid Tony's cut that promo about rappers rapping about wrestling who haven't actually wrestled? He's cut that promo a couple of times on here. 3 times, I would say at least. It's a classic at this point.
We do naked wrestling.
You want to talk? We're gonna miss a little bit of Raw here to do the show, which is fine. That's fine. I might turn on Raw to have on in the background. You want to talk about what your opinions are for Raw, though? What did you say about Raw last week or 2 weeks ago?
What did I say?
About being super
homoerotic?
Yeah. You specifically think that you're like, why is this so this one's so like...
Well, like, this is my thing. It's just like
God, I wish I could remember what match that was.
Hard straight dudes that are like, yeah, he's gonna kick his ass. I'm a manly macho man. Wearing a feathered boa and sequin undies.
That's a Friday. March 7th is a Friday.
Like metallic leggings, which, like, don't get me wrong, I'm about it. I love homoerotic stuff, and I love sparkles, but it's like, how people gonna be so mad at actual gay people, but then, like, they love this.
So
feathered boas and all.
I was talking GCW show. Let's get back into this. I got some stuff to show you guys. So one of the biggest, weirdest things that happened at the show was, I got to change this out again. Whoop. Was poor Alley Catch broke her damn.
Oh.
Yeah, you might not want to look at this.
I can't. It makes me want to pass out.
Poor Alley Catch broke her damn leg. Squeamish types might not want to look at this. It's not super bad to me because it's like, you know, it's not Sid Vicious's leg or anything, but still, it's pretty nasty. So this was like, like 2-3 minutes into the match with, oh shit, Impede with the fucking super chat. Whoops. Impede, I gotta put you in here. Hold up. By the way, every time you super chat, you're entered in again. All right, so Impede, you're on the wheel. And tonight, the giveaway is my bootleg copy of The Substance. That's right. Nominated for Best Picture, Best Actress, I believe, and one other thing.
Supporting actress?
I think it was either... No, I think it might
Demi
be actress.
Moore got supporting
Is
actress.
it supporting?
Yes.
Okay. Best Supporting Actress, a couple of Oscars. My official bootleg copy. You can win that tonight. And it is a Blu-ray recordable or whatever, so be advised on that. Oh yeah, I was showing you guys this fucking leg break. All right, so Squeamish types. This might be a little much for you.
Alley in order to make his way to that main event.
Alley catch, waiting on Effie.
Right there, you see how her legs bent?
Tope Suicida
She
from Alley
went the feel
Catch.
for it.
Clearly willing to
She
put
realizing
it
it's
all
broke.
on the line.
Telling the
Champion
ref,
needs
yeah,
to
that's
get
bad.
through
I'll let
Alley
you go one more
in order to
time.
make his way to that main event.
Alley catch, waiting on Effie, and takes him down.
Tope Suicida
Yeah, legs
from
don't
Alley
bend like
Catch.
that.
Clearly.
So she had a really bad break. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is her screaming. I don't. There's no reason to fucking play this. This is her screaming from a fan's POV. Here's the X-ray. Look at that. Oof, that's a double break, and I think a triple break because it looks like that little boy broke again, right? Whew, that's a nasty one. So she's got a GoFundMe up now, because she's a wrestler, and not only is she a wrestler, she's an independent wrestler. So yeah, man, like if she don't got like health insurance like that, she's a contractor. So if you could help her out, like that would be tremendous. So what ended up happening though at the show is this killed that match. That match between Effie and Alley Catch was supposed to set up who was going to be the first, or the number one contender for the main event to go up against the GCW champion. So I think Alley was supposed to win that match because it didn't seem like Effie and Homeboy had a fucking decent match plan because their match was one of the worst of the night, straight up. Effie said that he got hurt as well in the match. I don't know if that's a kayfabe injury or whatever. But check out, this is one of the weirdest things I've ever seen. A couple of really fucking weird things happened at this wrestling show other than just injuries. So because Alley had to take the ambo to the medical facility, if you will, they have to, I guess, New York State commission, the sports commission. Where did that go? I don't know where that went. That rolled away. There are rules that is that you have to have an ambo on site. So they're not allowed to continue with the show, the wrestling portion of the show, until ambo comes back. They had to send another ambo back. So yeah, that really fucked up the momentum of the show. The injury and then having to wait like that. It fucked up the whole vibe of the show. Kerry Morton ended up stretching for time, but they stretched like more than their match time, I think. It was so long. It's crazy. PCO came out and smashed his TNA internet or social media championship belt. Digital media champ belt. That's what it's called. I guess a TNA show was happening at the same time. GCW cut the feed, Strife mugging for the camera. Long show I also have there. But there are some really fucking good matches on that show. It's a 6-hour show. Including the pre-show gimmick. I
slept through about 4 hours of it.
The first like 4 matches are maybe the best matches on the show. Those are really good. But a bunch of good matches. Kosuke and Odious were in the house as well. They did not get to hang a Hatchet Man banner over the side like they had wanted to because they waited until getting to New York City to try to draw the banner, and then they could not find anything to draw the banner on. No cardboard or whatever. They were literally going to just bring like some fucking regular ass cardboard and hang it off of the thing, but they thought that would look too booty, so they never ended up doing it. WWE, speaking of TNA, got into a TNA partnership of some kind, and I saw Matt and Jeff are going to be on NXT or already on NXT or some shit. I got a couple of weird ICP lost media things. This first one is the Cotton Candy EP, which is supposed to be an original version of Tunnel of Love, which this was posted by the Psychopathic Museum YouTube page. Oh, you about to jump out of this bitch already?
No, I'm gonna try not to.
Well, look at that, the Tunnel of Love. Hey, honey buns, what do you say we go on that ride? I told you, Richard, I don't feel like being here. This carnival is weird. There's nobody here, and all the workers keep staring at us.
Aw, come on, Julie. What are you, ragging or something? Quit being such a square. Come on, let's go in.
So this is obviously
This
a
is the
different
Tunnel of
intro.
Love? Is it even open? It looks creepy and run down.
You didn't want to go on the terror wheel, and now you're scared of this? Jeez, baby.
Anyway, I'm not gonna play the whole thing, but definitely go check that out if you wanna hear like an alternate universe version of the Tunnel of Love EP. It's basically the same EP except for slightly different sequencing. I think Cotton Candy's the first song, Mental Warp's the second song. And then yeah, Super Balls, Ninja, Stomp, and then Under the Moon is the last song on the EP. So, and Under the Moon sounds like a way different recording. It's definitely a different version of Under the Moon. I only kind of scanned through this. I didn't listen to the whole thing, but most of it sounds the same to me until you get to Under the Moon. Then you realize, oh, this is like a demo version or like an early sketch version of Under the Moon. There's definitely, at the very least, it's a different take of Stomp too, Juggalo Fred said. Same lyrics. Interesting. I gotta listen to that because I want to hear those different takes. But yeah, go to Psychopathic Museum. You want any more of that? You're just gonna go to bed.
I'm so sleepy right now.
You still gotta make cake stuff too.
And I gotta make dinner.
And you gotta make din-dins. Here's another weird piece of ICP lost media. Oh shit. Let me see, I gotta change it there. God, I'm already stoned and fucking fliggity flopping this around. Alright, make that a little smaller. Ooh, a little bit more smaller. Alright. So this is really old Violent J wrestling footage. It's kind of bad. You can't really see all that much.
Wrestling fans,
but there's Jay right there. You can see him in the corner right there.
We have Jim Lancaster waiting in the wings here.
He's the guy with the black shirt and the fatigues on. I know, it's horrible footage, but this is really old. And it's got yeah, Al Snow RVD in there as well. It's really old shit. You're just laying on me.
Also, we have in the ring Corporal Daniels, who Dango is.
Hey, whoop whoop.
Right now. Oh, big hip toss by Scott the Rock Stevens, and there goes Corporal Daniel.
Anyway, you can check that out on this. What YouTube page is this fucking on? Throwback Theatre. It's only a 5-minute long clip. But you can see a little bit of. This might be 80s J. This might be 80s J wrestling. I'm not quite sure the timeline on this one.
Scott the Rock Stevens and Scott Summers. There goes Summers.
Yeah, I think Jay already got eliminated. Anyway, some interesting lost media stuff. Let's see. Let's plug some more homies stuff on YouTube. Strange Suspicion asked me to be a part of this JCW promo video that we did. Basically, they asked me to answer the question of why I like JCW, and I think that was also my favorite JCW wrestler. So if you want to see a quick clip of me and some of the homies, Wakanda, EC Jug, a couple of other folk in there as well. I think Silver Stasher was in there. A couple of other folk in there. All just basically really quickly telling you why we think JCW is the shit. Also, if you want to see more behind the scenes type shit, you can check out Don's Gathering of the Juggalos documentary. Now, there's a couple of clips in there of me kind of doing my filming thing. There's, I think, an extended clip of me interviewing Nick Bazaar, so you can kind of see me looking really dorky doing my filming thing. If you want to see a different perspective or a different angle of that, go check that out. Don's got some really good footage in there altogether, but I figured I'd put the angle of like check out the behind the scenes. Also, Josh Klein has started a YouTube show called Whoops Up, Whoops Down. That's all about movies. Go check that out. I think he has done best of and worst of 2024 videos that are up now. I think we're gonna do a little collaboration type beat and talk about a movie, either Clockwork Orange or Toxic Avenger. We were talking about. Yeah, she hates Toxic Avenger. I'm gonna have you come on that episode just to like talk some shit. Just talk shit about it.
Fucking sucks.
Oh, I wanted to. I haven't talked to you about this. So Bill Burr was on Howie Mandel's Loey's podcast. He was on Howie Mandel's podcast, right?
Okay. I can see that.
Okay, now check this out. I don't know if this is a bit or not. I don't know. I didn't look too much into it, but they did a thing where like halfway into the podcast, they brought in Billy Corgan. And they did a thing where I guess on that show, like a week before, Billy Corgan was on, and Billy said that Bill Burr and him share a father.
They look alike. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Now, this was not like public info, I guess, and Bill was mad at Billy when he pulled up. He was like, oh, this fucking asshole. And he like reams him out a little bit on the podcast, and I can't tell if it's a bit or not. Look this up. This is the kind of shit that you would eat up. I cannot tell if it's a bit or not. Half of me is like, this is a bit. The other half of me, watch the whole episode though, because it's a short podcast and it's almost worth watching just to see Bill's demeanor leading up to that moment. Because Bill Burr's like a salty bastard, you know.
Their dads have the same name, but they're different people.
They are different people.
Yeah.
Because they were joking about motherfucker having
they
double
look
lives.
alike.
Double lives and
it's
shit.
Just like three bald dudes hanging out, talking shit.
Yeah, I don't know. We watched the Tom Green documentary. I think you fell asleep towards the end of the Tom Green documentary.
I just fall asleep during everything.
Everything we watch. This is Tom Green on Amazon Prime. He directed a documentary about himself, and he did a pretty good job. If you want to see his parents these days, Phil and Glenn Humplick, all those motherfuckers are in there.
I love that his last name is Humplick.
It's a really good doc. Check that out. Tomorrow, Tom's new stand-up special drops, and then I think next week he has a reality show about life on his farm. So all of these projects seemingly kind of bleed into each other. Mm-hmm. Because at the very end of the documentary, he's like going on stage to do a stand-up special. Speaking of Toxic Avenger, the Toxic Avenger remake that we talked about being shelved last year because it's unreleasable or whatever the fuck they were saying. Terrible. Couldn't find distribution. Found distribution. It's going to be put out by Bloody Disgusting. So it's coming out this year, Toxic Avenger remake. Looking forward to that. We got the Oscar nomination. I almost said Oscar nominations. The Oscar nominations. Once again, super excited about Substance getting nominated. Once again, this is the giveaway for tonight's Super Chat giveaway gimmick. My personal bootleg copy of The Substance. Now, they don't really be showing love to horror movies like that with the Oscars. Mm-hmm. It's very rare that horror gets any nominations at all. And if they do get nominated, they call it like a thriller or some shit. Silence of the Lambs is the other famous horror movie that got Oscar love. And that was like fucking 30 years ago. And they called that shit a thriller. And I fucking, I don't like the fucking term thriller. And when it comes to horror movie shit, I don't like that fucking term. Because to me, it's like, sort of like they're embarrassed by the word horror, so they don't want to use the word horror to make it more marketable. I don't like that fucking shit. That shit really fucking pisses me off. I don't know why. It rubs me the wrong way, man. Did they mention Freddy Got Fingered in the doc? They sure did. That movie is brilliant and comedy. Brilliant anti-comedy. He talks about how disappointed he was by the reaction. But I knew that shit was brilliant back then. Even being a dumb teenager laughing at how dumb it is. I knew that shit was brilliant back then. It's only, I think, gotten more respect these days. Man, it's that's one that I wish would come out on 4K or Blu-ray or some shit. I'm just torturing her with this blunt.
I'm sleepy.
You're like grumpy sleepy too. You're turning into like Grumpy Panda a little bit. Baby gazelle type vibes.
I hate when you call me a baby gazelle.
Okay.
I'm not a baby gazelle.
Let's talk about stuff that
got
we watched.
Strong leg bones.
We did start Traders season 3. First episode we watched last
One
night.
with a mustache.
Nikki Bella is in it. I was fucking shocked to see
hasn't
Bella.
said a fucking word.
She has. They sat her down in the chair and interviewed her for a little bit, and she was talking about how she wants to do other things.
So whack. She's boring as fuck.
They let her get a couple of sentences out, but otherwise she is not doing much in that. I mean, man, Nikki Bella fell the fuck off, man. I watched a couple of movies this week I want to talk about. Revenge, speaking of The Substance, Revenge is the first movie by the director. I can't pronounce her name even if I had it here. The director of The Substance did this other movie called Revenge in 2017. It's on Shudder. Go check that shit out. It's kind of a paint by numbers grape revenge film, but it does some really cool shit, some really psychedelic shit. Highly recommend checking it out. I had a blast watching it. It's one of those movies that just flies by because you're just having a blast watching it. I watched also
Sleeping.
the new movie. You were watching, yeah, you were sleeping during all of these, by the way. You were there for them, but you didn't hardly take in any of it. You did watch a little bit of Heretic with me before you fell asleep. Another A24 horror movie.
I was into in my half sleep because the first thing, as soon as I opened my eyes, the first thing I asked you was, how did that movie end?
Good ending, by the way. Good movie overall. I liked Heretic. Another A24 horror movie that I watched, though. Not so good. Kind of a big stinker, and I could not finish it. And I was trying.
And I could tell with my eyes closed, laying down, not looking at the TV, I could hear how shitty it was.
The Front Room, starring Brandy. Holy shit. Hey, shouts out to Remy in the chat. Whoop whoop. Holy shit. The Front Room with Brandy. So, Brandy plays a pregnant woman who her man's not doing so well financially. She can't afford to buy a bucket of paint at the store. So, that's literally a plot point. They end up having to have the dude's stepmom come and live with them in exchange for her entire inheritance.
In exchange for a bucket of paint.
And yeah, basically so they can get a bucket of paint and remodel that place.
Get the fuck out of here.
It ends up being like one of those, like, I don't even know what this movie is. It's like, it's basically the horror comes from the older lady's crazy religious stuff and being incontinent, I guess, from what I saw. I don't know, man. I'm probably gonna turn on Raw, Remy. I might be turning on Raw as some background shit. Let's see. The Switch 2 was announced, and it will be backwards compatible. Elon Musk caught lying about gaming for some reason. This has been a really funny YouTube rabbit hole for me to go down. All these nerds that are like critiquing
it's like that
Elon Musk's
YouTuber
nerdiness.
Chick. Oh my god,
it's super fun.
There's that one YouTuber chick who she does just strictly TikTok like rewatches now, but she used to like post these videos of her playing video games and then like narrating it, but then they found out that it was her husband playing the actual
Wow.
games, which actually sucks.
Wow. I'm not surprised by that at all, though. So yeah, basically, long story short version of this Elon Musk gaming scandal. Dude was on Joe Rogan flexing his character level.
I watched that.
Yeah, he was flexing his character level on an episode of Joe Rogan. I forget which game, but basically nerds figured out, oh, to get that level of that character, you'd have to like grind so fucking hard. You'd have to basically do nothing but play that video game. I don't think he's doing that. He's probably hired someone to get him to that level. That's what the conclusion that everyone came to. So Elon Musk went on a live stream and gamed on a live stream, whatever game this was. Pardon me, I don't remember what video game it was. but basically exposed himself because he was like ignoring certain items on the ground that like essentially are really important items that you would not leave lying on the ground, but you wouldn't know about them unless you were to play that game to that level, say. So he was very clearly like pretending to be. Why would you do that? That's so dorky and lame. Speaking of dorky and lame shit that Elon did recently, he did the old dork salute behind the presidential podium. And I don't have a cat here to do their own dork salute, but I want to show you guys something on cat cam real quick. If I can set this up. We got cat cam. This works. Oh, is it the other one? Oh, it's not working. Hold up. I have to do the other one. Oh man, it's not. Oh, you know why? I know why. I have to turn on Wi-Fi. Bingo. So shouts out to Frankie Goldie. If you see this right here, this is a cat scratch pad. We got Frankie Goldie. We got Steven right here, by the way. Frankie Goldie sent me a link to this on Amazon, and I put this together last night. So, yeah. The cats can go and do their own dork salutes, I guess. Can you imagine? I caught Steven last night. Oh my god, a disaster. Oh yeah, this morning.
Stop saying last night.
I caught Steven with the American flag in her hand this morning. Now, that sounds like a made-up story. I swear to God, she was holding that motherfucker, like, to her little chest. Like it was the flag. She was holding it. It's like she was going to go marching with that damn flag.
She was playing with it, and she grabbed onto it, and she just held it there for a second.
It was fucking lit. It was fucking lit is what it was. Shouts out to Steven. Okay. We got the cat thing out the bag. Man, I guess I don't even want to show you guys Elon doing the dork salute.
No,
I don't even want to show you guys that. You've seen it. Go check it out. You can find it. The TikTok ban. I don't even think I got a chance to talk about the TikTok ban since the last time we went live.
Now it's Trump talk.
It happened all of 6 hours, 12 hours. It wasn't very long. Kevin O'Leary of Shark Tank offered $20 billion to buy it. When you opened the app the day of, you were greeted with a message saying that the app was inactive, but they were working to bring it back. 12 hours later, after they brought it back, you were greeted with a message that gave Trump full credit for bringing it back. It was like, thanks to the work of President Trump. I was like, this is fucking, what a weird dystopian world we're living in, and what weird timing. It's the day before the inauguration. The inauguration went down.
And I had already deleted TikTok on my phone, so I can't even, like, if you deleted it, you can't re-download it until the legislation.
Really?
So it's like, remember when
I did not know that.
Remember when Angry Birds?
Yes,
like,
people were selling the iPhones.
They're doing that right now with.
Damn, son.
With TikTok on them.
Damn, that's fucking crazy. Yeah, because you know there's people that deleted it off their phone to just like save space or whatever.
I did that fucking like
a while ago.
Like a year ago. And now I'm definitely not getting back up on that shit.
So Trump was inaugurated. Snoop and Nelly played the inauguration ball.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
Snoop lost over 500,000 followers in recent days, week plus or whatever, since it went down. It's been a week. Snoop lost 500,000 followers because of it.
Yeah, I bet he fucking did. Who's gonna buy them damn PJs at Wally World now? Them bitches about to go on sale.
Snoop was on his Instagram defending himself.
Saying what?
I'm still a black man. I'm a strong black man. I can get through this. Stuff like that. Stuff like that. By the way, the footage of Snoop performing was really cringe. He seemed to be his own DJ and was like rapping and DJing. And for some reason, I usually like it when someone is doing that. Like Buck 65 used to rap and DJ at the same time and shit. It was really fresh. Something was really cringe about Snoop doing it. It really felt like a club pop-in performance, if you will. It felt very low energy, and it was just weird vibes.
DJs to actually DJ this show.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. Or he wanted the whole bag to himself or whatever. I'm not splitting that with no one. I want all that dirty Trump money.
Trump only gave me $3.99.
So Trump signed a bunch of day one executive orders. He, a bunch of fucked up shit's going down. People being kidnapped off the street type beats. Really, really fun stuff. Not dystopian at all. By the way, shouts out to Shaggy Tudo, who hates the word dystopian. I'm going to start using it all the fucking time. JFK, RFK, and MLK files allegedly going to be released. Allegedly, a federal weed legislation going to go into effect. And allegedly, he's looking into the UFO, UAP drone situation that he said he was going to drop on day one. Nothing about he fronted so hard on Joe Rogan like he knew what was going on. He's like, we know what's going on. I don't know why they're not telling the people. It's not that big of a deal. Like, he fronted so hard like he was going to say some shit.
Trump impression so good, though.
Trump is easy.
I can't do it.
Trump is easy. Trump's an easy impression to do. TikTok, ain't that what the government calling UFOs? That's pretty good, Spooky. The Tic Tacs. I see what you did there. We're going to get into UFO stuff now.
Okay, well, I'm going to go make dinner.
It's a good time for you to get the fuck out of here.
Because
this is going to be a while.
I
got a lot of UFO stuff to talk about.
Oh, God.
I know.
It's all baloney. I don't even know anything that they're allowing the public to see, hear, read. Anything that's allowed out there. It's bullshit.
Be suspicious of.
I don't believe it's...
You don't believe any of it, though.
No, I believe that there is aliens and UFOs, and I believe that there is, but anything that they are allowing the general public...
There's a reason they're allowing you to see it.
Yes.
I agree. Nice. I very much agree. Oh man, I got so much shit to talk about.
I'm gonna go drink a squirt.
Get to work.
Drink a squirt.
Get to twerk for Jesus.
Twerking for Jesus.
10-piece, by the way, got a song coming out, Twerking for Jesus. That's the one we need to do, really.
That's actually so true.
Because you came up with that.
I did.
You already got a hook and everything.
I know. We came up with the hook together with our
Oh yeah, what was my
24/7 twerking for Jesus?
Yeah, the 24/7 part. Yeah.
Yeah, we did that.
Yeah, we got to do that.
Yeah.
We got to put that song together. We'll figure that out.
I need to get me a ghostwriter.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm gonna call Avril.
Got her. Your good friend Avril Lavigne.
Yeah, my good friend Avril Lavigne.
Shouts out to y'all. Get
She's
that
a
reference.
sellout.
That's an old one.
She's a sellout.
Avril?
Yeah, I'm not.
No, not Avril. Avril kept it.
Ever since, honestly, hey, you, I don't like your girlfriend. I was like, whoa.
Oh, Ashhole, I'm sorry. It's not a soup episode. Egg Drop, is this a soup episode? No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to disappoint and tease. No, it's about like UFOs and shit. Oh, wait, speaking of which.
I'm gonna drop an egg on y'all.
There's Allie's broken leg again.
Why would you?
Leg drop, am I right?
No.
Am I right, folks? All right. Oh, that's way further ahead than I need to be.
Bye, I love you all.
Okay. Bye, love you too. All right, we're gonna do some UFO talking now. So, Stephen Greer on his podcast, he got a new podcast, by the way, went and said that disclosure was gonna happen 72 hours after the debut of his own podcast. Basically, I think he was really hoping that the Trump, administration, if you will, would announce that shit upon inauguration. That did not happen. Seemingly, Stephen Greer is coming out of the woodwork now a lot more because his CE5 shit, where basically Close Encounters of the Fifth Kind protocols were He has motherfuckers go out into the middle of nowhere and basically sit in the night and meditate to try to summon UFOs. And that there's a whole like list of protocols you have to go through to summon. Hey, shouts out to Umo. Speaking of summoning UFOs, shouts out to Umo. You basically have to set your intentions to be loving and positive. You have to open your mind to the possibility of strange things happening. A whole list of things that you have to do to get them to come. Now, it seems that this new whistleblower guy, the guy who's on the thumbnail tonight, Jake Barber, the haunted eyes of Jake Barber, I'm probably going to change tonight's episode too because that's funny to me. Jake Barber came out and did a whole thing. So this egg, I don't even know how to get into this.
You've heard the testimony about a secret.
So this egg, all right, we're going to get into it. This guy, Jake Barber, was in the military, and he worked for the government as a contractor, right? Now, this right here is allegedly footage from a mission he was on, retrieving a UAP in the shape of an egg. All right? That's the egg drop of it all, Ash. All right, so we're going to... And this egg stuff went crazy. Like, I mean... Now, apparently he's dropping it off here. You can see, like, a tether is, like, being released.
To take a closer
and it's starting
look.
to roll.
That's an egg-shaped UAP suspended from a 150-foot long line. We're told the craft is about 20 feet long. The egg suspended in a cradle. And look how careful the pilot is as they bring their precious cargo into land. Let's freeze frame here to look at one of the clearest images of a UAP ever taken. This is no blurry light in a distant sky.
No, it's an egg on the ground rolling.
Putting themselves at incredible risk to record this UAP retrieval. Look at how perfectly smooth the craft is. No markings at all, and no visible means of propulsion or way to see inside.
All right. So, weird shit, right? Weird shit. Now he goes on. So this is Jake Barber guy who's the guy coming out talking about this. He goes on to say that these things are being summoned by psionic researchers, basically psychic researchers, which really aligns well, like I was saying, with Stephen Greer's CE5 protocols. And that's why I believe Mr. Greer is really making a play to put himself out there. This Jake Barber guy talks about a couple of different retrievals that he was part of. He basically went on to say in the long version of the interview, which I watched the other day, highly recommend watching the 2.5 hour long version of this dude's interview. He went on to talk about an experience he had with an a disc-shaped UFO with 8 different sections that he called an 8-gon. And that more than one made their way to the... Here's the weird thing I want to get into a little bit. So what they seem to be doing is summoning these things with psionic researchers, people who set their intent, set a loving intent, and they either ask them to land, and they land, or if they don't land, they shoot them out of the fucking sky with microwave weapons, is what they're doing. Fucking, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't think that's a good thing that we're forcing them to land. That's probably bad, right? That feels like that's bad, right? Especially when you consider this next portion of his story, where he talks about retrieving this 8-gon gimmick here. I want to play this.
Pick-up site to the drop site, something even more intense happened to him that would change his life forever.
This is one of the most profound experiences I've ever had in my life. I'm about to share with you, so bear with me. So as I get closer to this pick site, I start feeling odd. I start feeling extremely emotional. And the closer I get, the more the emotion starts to overwhelm me. I feel this intense hybrid of sadness and happiness and beauty and song. And it was very disruptive to me because I had a very practical responsibility at the time to operate a helicopter in the mountains at night. And I began wondering what was wrong with me. It was late. I'm like, am I just stressed? Am I tired? And I don't know. But as I came over this object for the pick, there was this overwhelming sense of emotion.
Is it your feeling? Are you suddenly having a mental breakdown on the job?
No, I felt like something connected with me. I felt like something had tuned in to me and my soul and was providing me some sense of guidance on what to do and how profound what I was doing was. And it was so overwhelming that I began to cry. And then I'm confused as to why I'm crying at the same time. And then do I abort the mission? So I just did my best to focus on my particular cues when doing this type of work. And I got the load hooked up and I began flying away. And once it was just me and that object in between the pick and the drop site, there's about 20 miles in between, I felt...
All right, now think about that. I want you guys to think about that for a second. He had 20 miles, in a helicopter. That's probably a relatively fast trip. But he had some time alone with this thing. And you guys heard how he's describing his experience. He goes on in the longer version of the interview to talk about it as a life-changing experience. The most profound experience of his life.
Like something was inside of me. I felt like I was possessed by the most beautiful spirit I'd ever been possessed by. And
was it loving?
It was loving. But there was a sense of sadness at the same time.
Think about that.
And
the shooting down portion of it. Think about that. Really think about that.
Had you ever had an experience like this before?
No, it was a very feminine energy, I'll tell you that. It felt like the spirit of God, but not in any masculine sense. And it wasn't like a soul, it was like a frequency that I was connected with. And whatever that force was since that night, it has stayed with me. And as crazy as this sounds, it's what's guiding me now. And it's what's providing protection for me.
And he goes further to talk about that protection. He really does think it's protecting him from, I think he's talking about government forces that might be trying to off him. So this stuff is really crazy. I, once again, highly recommend you checking out the full version of that interview. There's a lot of stuff there. Talks more about the psionics team that invites them to land, but I believe is straight up saying they shot them down with microwave weapons as well. Fucking wild shit. Do you believe any of this? Is this guy a psyops agent himself? Do you believe the haunted eyes of Jake Barber? I mean, look at this guy's eyes.
Changed your life.
It's changed my life.
That guy's...
Wait a second. Humans bonding psych...
All right, anyway. Yeah, man, this is, he also claims to have maybe gotten sick, from transporting, mystery boxes. Him and his team got sick. He lost hair and skin off his arms, which sounds like radiation poisoning to me. Talks about recovering these Panasonic Tough books, one of which was like in a lockbox under a lake or some shit. Egg was summoned and controlled by psychic individuals. Apparently, these psychics can even control them. And here's something even more disturbing that they go into in the interview. There's a section of the interview where they talk about the psychics controlling these things and how if they shoot it down while someone's still controlling it, that person loses a piece of themselves, or that part of them is trapped in the device. Some really heady and trippy shit going on. I think we got some more stuff here. I guess this is from the full version of the interview. I had something else.
Hello and welcome to Reality Check. Before we start, to talk to the psionics.
Yeah.
When they mentally, telepathically engaged with whatever this intelligence was, what did they tell you about it?
Well, that they refer to it as a they in a very spiritual nature, something like angels, angels and demons. Let's say there's certainly good energies and bad energies, but it's talked of in a very nebulous way like this, because no one really knows what it is. No one, especially on the psionic side, we're still trying to figure that out. We're still trying to figure out exactly what it is. And there's probably a number of things going on. There might be biological entities, and we use the word biological for a very specific reason. Biological, we limit it to that because we aren't here to imply that it is sentient or has a consciousness. We really don't know that. There is some evidence that shows it might be the case that these are something like soft tissue drones or lab meat that was programmed in order to operate craft.
Meat robots.
Meat robots, yeah.
Meat robots. Weird shit, man. But yeah, talking about the benevolent and loving vibes a lot. How if you have bad vibes and you're on this psionic team, they won't respond. If you have negative, aggressive vibes, warlike vibes, they will not respond. How people have been murdered to protect this secret. It seems like him and his team were threatened in some way. And then there's this whole other retrieval, allegedly from Antarctica, that looks a lot more fake. I'll show you some of this. I think this is more fake. I don't know. This is from 4chan. This is a retrieval that's supposed to be from Antarctica. We got more of this stuff. Here it is, an egg in a cave. If you see the little coffin-like sarcophagus, apparently there was an entity that they recovered from that sarcophagus. They even had like a weird audio recording. Here's a close-up of that egg with alleged Egyptian symbols. And I'm showing you guys this stuff because this is a good example. This is a good example of when perhaps something real gets leaked out there, how they put out maybe some bullshit to sort of muddy the waters. I wanted to show you guys a little bit of that stuff because I feel like that's a great example, because the timing of that is very much on purpose to muddy the waters. So if you talk about egg UFOs on the internet, now you're muddied the waters and you're talking about this other egg UFO. You know what I mean? Uh-oh. Encoding overloaded. Are we still good? It really hates whenever I play something to react to, so I'm going to try to chill with that for a second. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm showing you guys more UFO shit. So this is a video allegedly released by the mayor of New Jersey of one of the drones above Jersey transforming from an orb into a drone, quote unquote. This is supposed to illustrate how they transform, I guess. But I've heard people saying that this is just a glare effect. I guess there's no audio on this shit. But watch, you're going to see it transform. Nice blinking lights. Now there's the green and red blinking lights for some reason. Now I've heard it said that that's just basically a plane moving in the sky, and that's why the perceptions change, because you're seeing like the lights, the plane lights, or the reflection off of the plane, but then when it moves, you can see the blinking lights. Man, this is another one of those that I have to encourage you to start. Yeah, that's a UFO Twitter. Mayor Red Panda would be pretty lit though, huh? If you are looking to listen to several of the newer Limp Bizkit albums on Spotify, all of them are censored. I believe everything after Significant Other is censored on Spotify right now. There's no explicit versions of those albums on Spotify, which is pretty fucking whack. So yeah, buy physical CDs, buy Limp Bizkit CDs specifically. Limp Bizkit is suing, I think, one of the major labels for lost money right now. So I wonder if it has something to do with that lawsuit that's going on, and apparently not going well for them. Speaking of music lawsuits that aren't going well, Drake actually went and did it and filed a lawsuit to Universal Music Group for defamation for being called a PDF file on a song, on a diss song. He went and he did it. He actually filed defamation in a diss song. Pretty fucking wild. What a time to be alive. Hey, whoop whoop, Frankie. I showed off the cat gimmick. Let's see. Check it out, Frankie. I put it together. You see? So now my cats can come up on here and do some Elon Musk hand gestures, if you know what I mean, and I think you do. All right. What do we got next? Tom McDonald's and Roseanne dropped a song called Daddy's Home, which is some of the cringiest shit ever. I won't even dare show you a clip of that. I refuse to show you a clip of that, but you guys should go check that out if you want to cringe real hard. She disses Eminem in it, apparently. It's pretty cringe. Tom Woods' The Float lineup dropped. We got so much shit to talk about. TomWoodFloat.com, though. DJ Clay, Big Hoodoo, Scum, Light, Insane Poetry, Class, Smalls One, Risk, Willie Hayes, Scene Loke, The Ice Giant, and more to be announced. I gotta make sure I don't close the Wheel of Names. All right. J.R. Butcher Pete has a new song with Darby O'Trill called "I Just Need a Win." Go check that out. J.R. Butcher Pete's a good dude. Not that Darby isn't a good dude. Darby's a good dude too. Umo is in the chat. Umo's got a new music video called Pepperoni. Video that I believe was shot out in Ohio. Not at the gathering, but at a pizzeria near the gathering, I believe. Shouts out to Umo. I think Umo is still in the chat. Darby is hella freaking decent. Darby is a freaking decent human right there. That's a good human. Will Gates has some music videos he's been dropping. I think he's teasing another one from Pastor Gates, 17, PG-17. I think, yeah, he dropped all of his physical, like every physical CD he's ever done, like on for sale. So hey, no problem, Umo. Whoop whoop. Yeah, go check that out. Cheese House. Cheese House got a thong, y'all. Hold up. Cheese House got a thong and a t-shirt, both designed by Maisie, who actually, oh man, hold on a second. Let me reload my notes. I have a version of my notes, I think, with a link to show you guys Maisie's shit as well. Maisie's doing, I think, trying to do some design work right now. So I wanted to, oh my God, there's so many notes. There we go. Oh, account is private, so I can't show you that. Tokyo Trash Baby. Hit up Tokyo Trash Baby if you're trying to... Oh, I just closed the names out. I'm going to have to reload that. That must have costed a pretty penny. That design is sick. She probably took a while to make that. The detail is fire. Shouts out to Tokyo Trash Baby. She did the that alien Hello Kitty design that I still need to put on a fucking t-shirt. That shit is fucking fire. Isham is seemingly going with the Golden Age album title. I think I gotta open the other one now because I closed all those. Closed that whole stack. Isham's going with the Golden Age title for his next album, it looks like. We talked about how Isham was asking us, what was it? I think Nightmare or Golden Age was the two album titles he was questioning if he should go for. It looks like he settled on Golden Age. Lazy and Crazy did a monochrome drop. This is like old. This is old news now. This is probably long gone. Did the first ever monochrome mega drop. Ouija has this Gather the Elements collection. I think 2 parts have come out since the last time we've talked. Ouija did a live stream on Facebook that I think I have to show you guys a little bit of. I do want to show you this fly-ass jacket he teased, though, too. All right, so we got this loaded up. The version 2, I guess, chapter 17 jacket, or would it be version 3 because they have those nice exclusive leather boys that the C-17 homies all got. Is that technically version 3 then? Love the way that inside looks. That shit is fire. Hey, shouts out to Jiggy Fresh in the motherfucking place to be. Whoop whoop. All right, let's go into... Yes, because then it's going to go into clowny stuff after that. We're going to go into this Ouija Facebook Live. If I can pull this up correctly. All right. And he played a couple of songs from Problem Children. Or maybe just one song? Yeah, I think he didn't do a whole lot on this one. Let's see. Has a list of things to talk about. First, Juggalo weekend, fronting like he's gonna be on the DCG shuttle. JCW West Coast tour says Violent J might be coming out and doing a live set towards the end of his performance. They might even do You're Dead. Juggalo Ohio 3. Big things happening for Juggalo Ohio 3. Line up soon. 2-day passes are almost gone, almost sold out. VIP tickets are about to drop too. Gather the Elements collection, a fresh musical item will be coming at the end of the Gather the Elements collection. I wonder what that's gonna be, man. Hella music dropping this year. Umo and Darby's album dropping this year. Problem Children 2 dropping this year. Says he and Ricky have like 100 songs together. CD will have 5 exclusive bonus songs. As I teased accidentally earlier, I did have this little piece from Ricky Hill, Problem Children 2, What It Do. So he was teasing the shit coming out as well. But yeah, Juggalo Ohio 3 coming up. I don't know why I switched it to there. Let's see. 11:30. We got a song he plays with a Tool sample. That's fucking nuts. It looks like he plays 2 songs. 11:30 and 13:30. Let's go. Oh.
Ooh.
me so dirty, rotten motherfucker. Centuries beneath the dirt, so why in the fuck you dig me up? Putting up with that hatchet dog. All of my partners match it dog. Suck on patch it, ratchet, juggalo bastard, filling a casket dog. So do not ask me why I'm mashing, covered in red stains, chest pains. I was in that paint when the bread came. Now I'm in that Westlake. Ouija got a wet brain. Will I get my flowers? Probably not until I'm dead, man. Falling into something foreign, not convinced that I'm important. I'm just more than sitting back and settling for mortal torment. Demon in me never dormant. When I speak, just start recording. No, my birth was not on purpose. Ouija Max survived abortion. I'm just the way it's done. I'm just an embassy. I will trust in me and follow. I'm just the way it's done.
It's a dope
Call your
flip.
mom. Call your mom. Call her up. Let her know. These motherfuckers sampled Tool in that bitch, dog. They got a Tool motherfucking hook on that bitch. What? Fuck you know about that shit, Terry? Shit. What else is there? There was something else I wanted to play out.
Now this one I think has DJ Paul on it from Problem Children 2.
Yeah, you're only getting that song if you get the CD. That shit ain't going on the digital, though.
Yeah, CD exclusive, the Tool Boy. Probably because of the
It just
sample.
ain't going.
Probably because of the sample.
What else? You know what? Fuck it.
Yeah, you're gonna play another one. He only plays a little snippet of this one now.
Hey, 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 hey. Fuck him up. Fuck him up. Fuck him up.
Hold up. Hold up. Why this shit ain't working? You motherfucker, dog. There we go. All right, listen. Listen, man. Problem Children 2 is a fucking problem, dog. All right? DJ Paul, Ricky Hill, Ouija Mac.
Well, I'm realizing I missed a super chat from motherfucking Joe here. New Ha music soon. Gonzo, Mad Clown love to all my family. Shouts out to Joe for the super chat, homie. I appreciate that. I gotta enter you into the wheel gimmick here. Hold up. I gotta find the wheel gimmick again. There it is. All right. Joe. All right, I got you in there, Joe. These are all the names we got so far. Ponix, Spanky Moldy, Cheese House, LHRPG, Impede, and Joe. All right. Yeah, the DJ Paul feature is going to go fucking crazy. All right, we got a couple more notes here. He wants to play more, but says you got to experience it in full when it drops. Announcement coming soon. Ouija Mac plushie's about to drop. Says they look just like him. They are the exact same height as him as well, apparently. A Juggalo designed it and sent him the 3D render of the file. New jackets dropping that we just showed you. New jerseys coming. A Nazi Stomper jersey in 2 different colorways. One you can only get at Juggalo Weekend. Going, let's see, he's doing 2 different sets at Juggalo Ohio 3. No repeat songs on either of the sets, so 2 completely different sets at Juggalo Ohio 3. And all of y'all, this is one of the more important parts, y'all, and all of y'all who told him they want, who they want to see on the lineup, you gon' see, he says. You gon' see. So that's exciting. Gloom Unit, I think, deserves to be on that lineup. Gloom Unit had hella support, hella motherfucking votes out on the road. I'm curious if Umo, who's in the chat, will be on that lineup. With Percy perhaps coming back again or something like that, because I think that would probably be in the arena of something that they're trying to do. All purely speculation in my mind at this point. You gonna see though, he says. Says he's good for at least 4 albums this year in 2025, making it rain all 2025, and that's about it for the Ouija Mac Facebook live stream. Close that to free up some CPU. If y'all didn't figure out, I'm slowly figuring out some of the glitches and what's going on with this here setup. Basically, I need more CPU or GPU or a little bit of both. to really have this motherfucker pumping. I thought 16 gigabytes would be enough. It's not enough. I need to go like 32 gigabytes on the next laptop I get, I guess, because it's yeah, see, it just said right now, encoding overloaded, considering turning down video quality. Motherfucker, I don't want to. I guess I could go to 24 frames per second. I have it set at 30. Is this crazy? This is clearly the FBI intercepting your stream. It happens all the time, too. Should I be worried? Maybe I should be worried. I don't know. I'm not worried for some reason. All right. Oh, man. There's so many notes I had this week, you guys. I'm just scrolling down. JCW Lunacy 2025 episode 1 is up now. Deck the Jaws pay-per-view is up on YouTube now. Memphis Wrestling episode with Violent J is up now. I'd go through that if I had more time. Oh, we got the DCG Con map and event schedule. I'd go through that if I had more time. Violent J's Funhouse is happening, but it's not coming to Gas Digital. I guess we can talk about this real quick. It seems like it's happening on Only Wrestlers. Hold up, let me pull this up. So it seems here. Thursday, March 20th, get ready for an unforgettable night as Violent J, one half of the iconic rap duo Insane Clown Posse and chairman of Juggalo Championship Wrestling, will debut Violent J's Funhouse at the Vermont in Hollywood, California. So it seems like, presented by Only Wrestlers. So it seems like maybe the Gas Digital shit isn't happening. It seemed like it really was going to go down, but I don't know. It seems like maybe they're doing it through Only Wrestlers, maybe just this show going through Only Wrestlers, not really sure. Violent J performing on the West Coast JCW tour dates.
Yo, Violent J here, the Duke of the Wicked, letting you know, if you plan on pulling up to JCW's West Coast tour, that's right, Las Vegas, Tucson, Arizona, and Albuquerque. Yes, Albuquerque. Notice, not only will you see Ouija Mac live in concert and several other acts, but you will also see yours truly. That's right, Violent J will be doing a set as well. You heard it here first. The dates are right here. Pull up. JC Dub is in full effect, and we're going to prove it on the West Side.
All right, so Violent J seemingly going to be rapping at these dates. Vegas, March 6th, Tucson, March 7th, and Albuquerque, March 8th. Also, he was teasing coming home Wednesday. Let's see, I had a couple other things. Here's the DCG Con schedules here. There's day 1, Valentine's Day, and day 2. ICP going to be hosting, I think, the Net and Game gimmick, I think, on Friday. There's a Juggalo Weekend after party gimmick going on each night. One hosted by DJ Clay, one hosted by Shaggy Tudope at the Raven, which is also in Worcester, Massachusetts. So if you want to go check some more openers out, go out to the Raven after the show. Check out the openers after the show. check out the openers that happen after the show. Yeah, Juggalo Weekend going down real soon. I still need to cop tickets for that shit. I might be fucking up waiting this long, but I here I am waiting this long. I still need to cop tickets for that shit though. So as discussed on the Shaggy Show rather briefly the other day, I'm going to go into this now so I don't forget it. It seems, ooh, I'm going to have to put my email in for that. Hold on. Hold on, let me put that on the screen. It seems ICP is launching a new merch site. Hold on. Humble. Gmail. Am I fucking up putting my Gmail out like that? Maybe I am. Join the posse. Alright, let's join the posse. Hell yeah. So it seems they've launched, or about to launch, a new merch store. Now, Shaggy goes into this a little bit on an episode of The Shaggy Show recently. We're going to get to that here in a second as I get to everyone's favorite part of the show. Everyone's just sitting here waiting. When is he going to wrap up the fucking episodes of The Shaggy Show? What the fuck, man? We tune in for this green-haired goofball to fucking tell us about another a bald-headed goofball's fucking stream and tell us about it. That's what we all tune in for. I'm sorry, okay? I'm getting to it. I need to get a bottle of water, though, because my mouth is, like, wildly dry. And I'm thinking I'm going to take a dab real quick. So, while I do that, here, I'm going to play you guys a little something. Shouts out to Can't Spells. I hope this is okay. I'm playing this Can't Spells. Can't Spells did a lyric video for a song of mine off of Wonderland. I'm going to play for you guys real quick. That's really fresh. So shouts out to Can't Spells. I hope this is cool. I'm doing this. I didn't tell him I was doing this, but I'm doing... Hell yeah, there's Can't Spells. I'm doing this. All right, y'all. Hopefully the timing isn't all fucking phased out because there's a little bit of a delay on my end with this stream, so we'll see.
I was in the forest, underneath the trees. Went out exploring, now here I can be free. Underneath the leaves, maybe they don't see me. Where you wanna be, not with this big face. Had to run away from me to truly be free. If you think I changed, then you never knew me. And even if I change, what's wrong with a new me? Back in the day, in an age before there was beauty. After vanity, still claiming sanity. I don't have any family, they abandoned me. Underneath the canopy, my life's been a tragedy. I turn it into comedy, escape into fantasy. What the drama be, call me the trauma king. Heavy wears the crown, they be cutting off your wings. Falling to the ground, I could hear the angels sing. Far up there in the clouds, wanna pull you down. Plucking out the feathers, I was talking to the birds. Only care about the weather, they don't listen to my words. I've been trying to get better, but they want me at my worst. Ain't getting any fresher, dead digging in the dirt. I was in the forest, underneath the trees. Went out exploring, now here I can be free. Underneath the leaves, maybe they don't see me. Where you wanna be, not with this big safe. Feeling like I'm E.T. eating Reese's. At least they keep their sheets clean, I'm not meaning feces. That's how they used to treat me. Out here they can't reach me. I can take a beating. What they can't teach me, can't let it defeat me. That would be too easy. Think you're beneath me. You don't need to tease me. If you ever cheat me, karma gives you your receipt. Saying we could be free. Always felt it should have been more to me. Why they lie to me? Tried to corner me, don't ever meet that side of me. They think they're fooling me, but they ain't tricking me. They tried schooling me, taught me their history. Looking at the feathers, I was talking to the birds. Only care about the weather, they don't listen to my words. I've been trying to get better, but they want me at my worst. Ain't getting any fresher, dead digging in the dirt. I was in the forest, underneath the trees. Went out exploring, now here I can be free. Underneath the leaves, maybe they don't see me. Where you wanna be, not with this big face.
Hey, shouts out to Can't Spells for that freshness. That shit's really dope, homie. Appreciate that, man. That's from Wonderland, humbleamong.com, Wonderland exclusive, or deluxe edition CDs up there now. Yeah. Humbleamong.com. It might be a website. I don't really know. Okay. They open the Shaggy Show from Thursday the 16th. I guess that's where we're going. Tropical times in Michigan. With a couple of hello dares. Let's see. There will be another ICP Lazy and Crazy drop with the great Malenko, Jekyll Brothers, and Wraith. Shaggy says There are too many airheads and Shaggys in the Juggalo world. Shaggy breaks the kayfabe of JCW. Farewell tour will be going into Canada. He confirms Brutalis had to give blood and has a Band-Aid on his boo-boo. Shaggy entices the hype train with a crumb pause with a crumb-covered lazy and crazy clothing that he's already worn. Various items covered in crumbs. Not that other C word that I mistakenly said. Shaggy is sick. Wasn't going to stream today. Juggalo weekend coming up. DCG Con map. Hype train dies and they go to a YouTube giveaway. Manny says Justin would see himself banging a broad in the halls of illusions. What the fuck? I don't remember what the context of that was at all. Star Wars talk, and Justin says Spaceballs sequel is coming. They watch Dark Match trailer, which is a horror movie with Chris Jericho, wrestling horror movie on Shudder. Shaggy might do a sleep stream. They watch an Andor trailer. RIPs, David Lynch. Shaggy thinks Twin Peaks is a restaurant, like Hooters. Never seen Dune before because Dune means to take a shit in their crew. In Juggalo slang, to take a dune is to take a shit. Shaggy old man splains what the Blues Brothers is for a while. Shaggy says that Ernest, aka Jim Varney, was a real stud back in the day when he was younger. Has Justin look up old pics of him. Says that his gimmick was fucking hoes back in the day. Shaggy has a new segment. Says they all have new segments, actually. Shaggy says Manny's... what the fuck? Manny hasn't given his final presentation on his segment yet. The new Shaggy segment is Real Shit, where basically he goes through reels from his algorithm. I make a comment in the chat about his algorithm being wild. Shaggy likes that. Shouts me out a little bit. I guess I'll play that for you guys. He says, "Hey, what up, homie?" Oh yeah, I need to open that anyway because he I forgot he gets annoyed with me in this episode too. He shouts me out, but then he gets annoyed with me too. All right, yeah. So I got to set that up.
Chicken attack.
This was not part of Squid Games.
So this is Shaggy's algorithm.
Say what?
Someone said it's Squid Games.
I haven't gave Squid Games Part 2 a chance yet.
It's pretty good compared to season 1.
Shaggy's algorithm is wild. Humble among. Oh shit, what up, homie? All right, let's keep it moving.
All right, so he shouts me out, but I think he gets kind of annoyed with me a little bit later, though. So stay tuned for that. It's pretty funny. Vanilla Ice dancing in 1989. World's smallest woman meets the world's largest woman. Justin plays some reels, including a gay standoff. This is actually pretty funny. I want to play the gay standoff.
Do that Nana, Blake. Okay, keep going. What the fuck? We all just stood
Oh my God.
I don't know, but I wasn't moving.
Neither was I.
Oh, I see that. Yeah, okay. Keep it going. That's one of those fucking snake things.
Oh, this isn't all of them. This is...
Let's see. Where do we go from here? Justin has a little person fetish. They clear the cache. Shaggy. Shaggy's dogs play by biting each other's faces. Did Marilyn Monroe have a lazy eye? Shaggy questions. They look up starlets for a while. Why is Jimmy Kimmel always crying? Shaggy doesn't care about the rich people who lost their houses in the wildfires. He goes on, because Jimmy Kimmel was crying yet again on his late night show. Which, by the way, Jimmy Kimmel, that's a crying motherfucker, man. He loves to cry. He cried when fuck, a couple of different celebrities died. He goes on his show. That's his gimmick at this point. Jimmy loves crying. Howard Stern used to give him mad shit every time he would come on, because what was the last thing you cried about, Jimmy? Jimmy been crying, but I guess Jimmy cried yet again about the celebrities who lost their houses. Shaggy really doesn't give a fuck, and he seems to be really triggered about the whole crying thing. Says he doesn't care about climate change, and he goes on a rant about that for a while. Says it doesn't make a difference no matter what you do. He's gonna burn cow farts, spray hairspray, gonna put on mad air conditioners, leave his refrigerator open, gonna put truckloads of plastic straws and put them in the ocean. They try to Google how many times Jimmy Kimmel cried on TV, and they find an actual listicle with different times of him crying on TV. He says he's weak. He goes on a rant about weak men. Tasha Tapper says it's a good thing Renee isn't there, because it's so fucking true. She would have been all over his ass about this rant. Shaggy says someone at Psychopathic used to cry and lock themselves in the office back in the day. Justin denies that it was him doing the crying and the locking, because he didn't work for Psychopathic back in the day. So take that. He might be locking himself in the bathroom at the Two Dope household, but that's a different story. Justin says it's weird that he doesn't believe in climate change, seeing as his whole family loves animal and nature. Now, it's around this point I realized that the Shaggy's last album cover. Hold on a second, y'all. I'm gonna pull this up for you. What's up, Steven? Steven's in the chat. Hold on, I need to pull this up for y'all. Shaggy 2 Dope Quest for the Ultimate Groove. You guys know what his album cover was, right? It's the Earth crying. Isn't that kind of ironic? he was complaining about men crying and climate change, and yet his album cover is the Earth crying, which I feel like is almost commentary on both of those things. I don't know. So I pointed that out in the chat. It's around here that I realized that his last album cover is the Earth crying, and mentioned this in the chat. Shaggy sees it and reacts. All right, let me pull this up, because this is where I think he gets a little annoyed at me. Oh shit. Uh, 140.15. If anyone's looking for this clip.
Your kids, you know what I'm saying? World War III is going to happen before it.
Right. No,
Hey, look here, Hungle Among. His album cover is The Earth Crying from pain.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Not from fucking
screaming in pain. Not for crying because it feels bad for itself.
I thought it was your Earth Day tribute.
No.
It was supposed to be. Justin's right, man.
Boy.
Well, shouts out to Shaggy 2
I'll
Dope.
never get behind paper straws.
I love Shaggy 2 Dope. I only like the kid, the Shaggy 2 Dope, because I love him. I think he's fucking hilarious, man. Let's see. Justin says he did think it was an Earth Day tribute. Look up Roddy Piper's song "I'm Your Man," which, boy, am I tempted to close this show on "I'm Your Man" now. I might just close this motherfucker with "I'm Your Man." I don't know, man. Let me Steven's in the chat if you want me to close the show with Roddy Piper's "I'm Your Man" after we do the giveaway. I gotta do the giveaway still. Shit. Juggalo with a GoPro wins the giveaway on the Shaggy Show. More cartoon shirts on theshaggyshow.com. Shaggy cracking up at the names Justin gave the shirts. The episode oh yeah, this episode of the Shaggy Show was tagged with a Wikipedia article about climate change for some reason. Hold on, you can actually see that there. Hold up. Climate change refers to long-term shifts in he got the Wikipedia tag for talking about all that shit about climate change in this episode. All right, let's go to January 21st. Shriveled Nuts alert opens with no audio. It's cold outside. Shaggy's playing with boiling water and throwing it outside to entertain children. Renee is what the fuck? Googly eyes on the dog. I don't know what that means. Renee doesn't like Shaggy doesn't like gummy candy. Shaggy drew Ronan's soccer team mascot logo, the whole enchilada. Shaggy's voice is gone because he was recording at Mikey Clark's. Laid down a lot of vocals. I did a whole video about that. Go check that out. Renee plugs a drone company and asks everyone to Google them. This is some ploy to get people more listed in Google's algorithms or something. She wants to help out other juggalos with this new Renee segment, though, Google segment. Shaggy denies having antics. Jimmy Kimmel is still crying. Juggalo Weekend and the after parties. Shaggy Show Valentine's shirts are up now at theshaggyshow.com. Renee yelled at Shaggy about not having girls merch, so that shit's coming as well. I think there's girls merch up there now. ICP hosting the Ned and Game at DCG Con. Someone talks about Violent J coming back on the Shaggy Show. And Big Money Hustlers 3. And Big Money Thrusters. Let's see. Which is the AKA Big Money Thrusters, I mean. Bonnaroo gets brought up. Shaggy says they did it before years ago. I did not know that. They did Bonnaroo before? Shaggy doesn't know what day they are doing it. I think it's a Thursday. I don't think he's even seen the flyer I wrote. Shaggy telling people crying about the inauguration to shut the fuck up. He goes on a rant here, boy. This is a ranty week for Shaggy Tudo. He doesn't care who the president. Let's see. He doesn't care who the president is. It doesn't affect anyone in his life. Doesn't care about Snoop being at the party. Talks about Jay endorsing Kamala again. Says him and Joe have never had a conversation about politics. The Roseanne rap song. Shaggy refuses to watch it. Justin doesn't know who or what Roseanne is. There's a Darth Vader bug they look up. Goonies and Corey Feldman is in Shaggy's algorithm. National days. Oh, man. Manny's nickname as a kid was Little Squirrel. I think that's come up before. Someone in this chat wants to sell THC hemp. Shaggy doesn't like granola bars. They eat unhealthy granola bars. New segment from Justin called Guess the Grime, where they look at mug shots. Then they look at Billy Ray Cyrus struggling at his performance at the inauguration, and Shaggy repeatedly calls him Garth Brooks. All right, this is from January 23rd. Shaggy eating a granola bar from last stream that was left over. Manny cuts a promo on the weather. There's a Manny story. Manny had trouble while pumping gas recently at a gas station. Apparently, he went to go sit in his car and pump gas, and oh, we got some cat antics going on here. Is it time for cat cam? Hold on, might be time for cat cam. Oh, the other ones. Hold on, cat cam coming. What are you doing, Preston? Oh. No, see, now they know. They know. See, it's not as fun when they know. Definitely not as fun when they know. Hey, whoop whoop. Okay. I lost my spot. I got all distracted by cat cam. Now I'm all lost. Oh yeah, Manny was pumping gas. Here we go. So Manny was pumping gas recently at an establishment, and he apparently was not allowed to sit in his car, so they kept turning off his pump while he was trying to pump gas. So he went and cut a promo on the lady at the BP. He then was calling for people to call the BP hotline and leave a message for Manny about being discriminated against, and Manny is now an advocate for handicap rights. So yeah, look forward to that story arc. LHRPG says Shaggy should have Moon Glorious on the show, like the old Shaggy Show. They watch a video of heroin heads making sandwiches. Mario Brothers shirt is gone from the Shaggy Show shop. Some of these cartoon shirts are disappearing from the Shaggy Show shop due to copyright. Care Bears one, I think, was gone as well. So yeah, those Mario Brothers and Care Bear ones are rare boys now. Shaggy is rocking a Shaggy the Clown Lazy and Crazy jersey that's coming out soon. Apparently that's based off of a classic clown called Coco the Clown. He dropped some knowledge on us. The first ever animated clown. Shaggy's nuts are swole up. He questions if it's the full moon making his nuts swole up, or the planets aligning that have made his nuts align. Juggalo Weekend Talk. Girl shirt options coming to the Shaggy Show merch store. They might be up now. I'm not quite sure. Asked if he recorded more with Mike E. Clark, so we got a little addendum to the Mike E. Clark of it all. Did he record more?
Robo voice.
Que paso, maricon. Maricon. I know what that means. That means
Hey,
homosexual.
Kosuke, what up?
Yeah,
Kosuke
que
in the
pasó,
chat?
maricón? Damn. Okay,
What does que paso mean? I've heard that before.
Que paso means what's up.
Oh, what's up, gay boy?
What's
Yeah,
up?
so
Dang, that's just fucking speculative as fuck.
That's when you tell them, chinga tu madre.
Yeah, denada, motherfucker. Wait, no.
Welcome to the chat.
Not demoting that. Denying that. That means thank you. I'm not thanking you for that shit. Oh, boy. So you know what I want to do?
What's up?
Oh, that's right. So anyhow, so they got Monday off, right? Martin Luther King Day. Then Monday, like late afternoon, early evening, the school alert goes off. They're like, they get the next 2 days off because it's supposed to be cold as fuck. I'm like, well, goddamn, there goes studio. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But Tuesday was cool because Renee she like shadows a doctor. You know what I'm saying? Because she's going for a master's in nursing or whatever. So she shadows what the fuck?
A doctor.
Well, it's not. It's a nurse practitioner or whatever. The psychologist, whatever the fuck.
Anyway, long story short, he got to record on Tuesday and didn't get to record on Thursday. And long story short there. So I've been live for almost 2 hours. I'm trying to get the fuck off of here and watch a little bit of Raw. I already missed an hour of Raw here. Let's see. Yeah, basically he couldn't record because his kids had school. There is a little bit more to that. Fuck it, we'll go to it. He spends like fucking...
There he goes. There we went.
I like that. It's different every time.
There we went. Yeah, I used to hang out behind that fucking
tombstone
for a while.
I haven't compressed it yet.
What's up, Steve?
Maybe you should compress it soon.
You okay over there?
I am.
All right.
Man, I gotta get more
I am
accurate
now.
tags. This is crazy.
Yes.
This busted a nut. All right. Off rip. Off rip. Barry Michael Cooper. And guess what?
That's not accurate at all.
He's not an assassin or an attempted assassin.
Not accurate at all, these tags. Anyway, let's go to ICP switching merch companies. See if this one's accurate. Steven, what the fuck,
You
man?
got a hurt tummy again today?
Yeah.
2 different flavors, though.
Yeah, it's going to be a flavor burst.
We're not going to be able to get our jaw detached.
Sure, if you're a pussy, you can't.
I don't
Exactly.
know.
Put it in your mouth. You ready?
Hold on.
One on each side.
Feel like.
And we're going to bite down as hard as you can. Like, as hard as you can. I want to see your head shake. You're biting down so hard.
I got a root canal.
Oh, I crunched them. Keep doing it until they stick. I got a bunch of root canals. Hopefully my crowns don't pop off. How the fuck did you do that, Iron Jaw?
Timestamp on this is fucked up or something.
Shit.
We're going to bite down as hard as we can on them. Astroglide? That stuff is good. I like
Shaggy likes Astroglide.
No. You got a hurt tummy again today?
Yeah.
Yeah, my tags are all fucked up on this episode, so I think I'm just gonna have to finish with just breaking it down style. Say fuck it to the clips. But yeah, he does mention having to do a lot of design work for the new merch company that I showed you. Yeah, by the way, I think that's... Let me finish this and I'll get that on screen again. New vlog next Wednesday. Guess the Grime segment again. Rest in peace to Roy Ferguson. Jug, who died of detoxing from alcohol. Shaggy talks about how serious it is to detox from alcohol for a little bit. Shaggy's Reels segment. They picture Pac rolling for first time in a while on Spirit Airlines of all places. Shaggy's Celebrity Gossip Corner, and Benny Blanco looks like Shaggy's dog, Guacamole Pete. Okay. Apologies for my tags being fucked up. I don't know what happened with that. I might have cut out a bit of that episode or something. Shop.insaneclownposse.com is the new merch site. Also, shouts out to Jinx, who hipped me to this merch site gimmick here. So yeah, new ICP merch site coming soon. All right, y'all, let's spin the wheel. Once again, if you... Oh, shit, I gotta pull that up. If you super chatted in this episode, you're gonna spin the wheel now. And we're gonna give away my very own personal copy, bootleg copy of The Substance, nominated for Best Picture. Horror movie nominated for Best Picture. It really is a bootleg copy too. It is a fucking a burnt Blu-ray. So you'll get my bootleg copy of The Substance if you win this, with a couple of stickers, magnets, all that other good shit in the pack. So yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna spin and decide who's gonna win. Okay, so don't super chat. All right, don't do it. Oh, hold on. Almost didn't put it on the screen. That would have been so stupid. All right, ready? This is for the shits. It didn't make the fun sound that time. Cheese, you won my bootleg copy. Congratulations to Cheese House, who put a super chat in last minute last time. So Cheese House, you have won my bootleg copy of The Substance. So yeah, hit me up. I'll get that shit over to you with a Humble Among magnet or two, some more stickers. I'll give you the Emily sticker packs, because I know you don't really give a fuck about Humble Among stickers. You want them Emily stickers. Am I right? All right. Anything else going on I should talk about? I think that was about it. I feel like I really had to rush to get everything out tonight, too. We did it, though. Oh, let me plug Gonzo a little bit more. We'll do that. We'll go all the way back around the bend here. Yeah, my new song, Gonzo, coming out this Wednesday. If you could please, please pre-save that shit. Listen to that shit. Only if you want to, though. All right, man. I'm really excited about that fucking song, though. I'll tell you. Really fucking excited. Oh, man. 9/11. All right, I'm going to get off of here, you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you hit the like, gimmick, subscribe, gimmick. We passed 6,650 something gimmick, so it said 6.65 this week. So that was really cool. It was cool to see 665 on the channel. So shouts out to y'all for making it 665. No one else subscribed for a little while, actually. So let's keep it at 665 for a little while. No one else. Don't subscribe, okay? Don't do it. All right, yeah, man, I got more stuff coming. Lost Lands. Lost Lands Uncut will probably be dropping here shortly, because I need to clear footage off of my phone very bad before I go into Juggalo weekend. So expect that. Hopefully before Valentine's Day. I can get on my shit and really cut together fast. What else we got coming? Oh, the C-17 butt plug review coming exclusively for the Alienated. Yeah, make sure you get that Alienated tier. Oh, research film. C-17 research film. Exclusive for the Alienated. All right, y'all, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Starting to feel loopy. I did eat this time before I did the stream, too, so... But I'm still feeling loopy. All right, I'm getting out of here. Love you guys. Whoop, whoop. Bye. End broadcast. Gonzo. Wednesday the 29th. All your streaming gimmicks. End broadcast.